Okay, guys, yesterday we finished Fish in a Tree by Linda Mullally Hunt. I really hope you guys like this book. It was the first time I had read it, and I really enjoyed it. And don't forget, if you like books, always share that with other people. I love it when people tell me they read a good book. It gives me something to go look for and a new book to read. So I'm going to give you your question first. So here's your question for today. The title of the book, Fish in a Tree, is mentioned at one point in the text. Mr. Daniels referenced a well-known saying, "If you judge a fish on its ability to climb a tree, it will spend its whole life thinking it's stupid." What does Mr. Daniels mean by this? Why might this phrase have been chosen for the title of this book? So 2 questions. I'll read it one more time. The title of the book, Fish in a Tree, is mentioned at one point in the text. Mr. Daniels references a well-known saying, "If you judge a fish on its ability to climb a tree, it will spend its whole life thinking it's stupid." What does Mr. Daniels mean by this? Why might this phrase have been chosen as the title for this book? So you can hit pause, write down your answers. Make sure you send that to me or Miss Whitener. When you unpause, I'm going to give you 2 other books that I know of that Linda Mullally Hunt has written. I think there's more, but there's at least 2 in this book that were suggested. All right, so one of them is called One for the Murphys by Linda Mullally Hunt. So if you really like this book, this might be another book that you go and read. It's called One for the Murphys. And another book she has written, that's my page, is called Shouting at the Rain. So if you liked this book, that's definitely 2 other books that she's written that you could go read. Also, don't forget, this is a reading counts quiz. Go, feel free to take a quiz and let Miss Whitener or myself know if you've passed it. Okay? All right, so one thing I wanted to share with you, several times throughout the book, especially in the beginning, Allie talked about her sketchbook of impossible things. She didn't talk about it too much later, and she kind of explains that, saying, she feels like she can do a lot more, that there's a lot more things that are possible for her. But remember, she has a lot of these mind movies that aren't exactly things that can really happen in real life. So I'm going to show you some pages of her sketchbook, the Sketchbook of Impossible Things. So here's a couple of her drawings. Maybe you can remember what page or what chapter she had these on. There's the fish trying to climb the tree. A couple of her other drawings. Looks like she's got one of her and Albert and Keisha on a rocket. A turtle. There's a snake playing a violin. Penguins playing basketball. The elephant sewing. That's her learning to play chess. Let's see what that one is. Oh, the fish flying. And looks like maybe setting the world on fire. Here's some other ones. One where she's, being voted in as class president, possibly. Some other things that you might be able to connect to the chapters that we read. See if you can remember what chapters these came in or came out of that she talked about. There's that alphabet soup we heard about. Let's see. All those big blocks, letter blocks. And then the last page says, get inspired, sketch your own impossible things. Especially this summer, you're going to have plenty of time. Maybe start drawing. All right, write down your thoughts on that 2 questions I asked. Send those to Miss Whitener and myself. I really hope you enjoyed the book. Next week, I will also have videos, but it's going to be a writing project that we give every 4th grader at the end of the school year. It's a pretty cool writing project, so I hope you guys will like it. It's writing a letter. I'll explain more about it next week, but I will see you then. Bye.